We saw violence at the mall. We saw violence on Silas Creek.
Gun violence is not just a problem of one neighborhood or one town. It's on the rise across the Triad.
And today, an area sheriff desperate to find solutions went to Facebook to ask for your help.
As I sat in the house of the mother screaming and crying the other night, and I looked at her child with a gunshot to his face, and I said to myself, we are better than this. We are better than this.
But how do we do better? Let's dig into it.
A plea for help. Triad leaders and law enforcement are racking their brains over how to save lives and protect the community by addressing a rise in gun violence.
There have been 19 homicides this year in Greensboro, and Forsyth County, 15. Forsyth County Sheriff Bobby Kimbrough says enough is enough.
At some point, all of us bear some responsibility in the betterment of this place.
Let's take a look at the problem. A poverty study conducted by the YMCA Reach Center says the city of Winston-Salem ranks third in the nation for economic mobility. So this means people born poor in Winston-Salem are more likely to stay poor for their entire lives. Another issue, Winston-Salem is the 7th most segregated city in the country. The Reach Center reports East Winston faces the most challenges in the area. East Winston is considered a food desert because of its lack of grocery stores. The YMCA Reach Center says disparities in education, health, housing, food, and jobs all play factors in the impact of childhood development.
Now, this is not just a Winston-Salem problem or just a Triad problem for that matter. It is a nationwide issue. A study conducted by the Educational Fund to Stop Gun Violence found that 40% of Americans were killed by gun violence. 40,000 Americans, were killed by gun violence in 2019. That is more than all the people killed in car crashes. If we can lower the gun violence in communities, we can start to increase public health too. Public health is the overall well-being of populations. So even if your family hasn't been directly impacted by gun violence, you are considered part of the community's health, and these problems could trickle down in other ways. Research says if a portion of the city experiences high poverty levels, low graduation rates, limited sources of nutrition, food, and other issues, families in that community are prone to violence.
So let's take a deeper look at how. If a child's parent can't get a job or they can't put food on the table, the child may try to find ways to help. And that could mean getting involved with gangs or selling drugs on the street, anything they can do to help if they're too young to get a job. But there are ways to address this problem. Take a look at this. It's called the Health Impact Pyramid, and it's published in the American Journal of Public Health. It shows ways community members can get involved to address gun violence. At the top of the pyramid are programs like firearm trainings. This part of the pyramid requires more involvement from individuals. The middle is where lawmakers and other leaders get involved by introducing laws and policies like universal background checks. The bottom level shows conditions in a society that could lead to issues like gun violence. Factors like education, housing, and lack of job training are the root of the problem, as we've mentioned. We sat down with Sheriff Bobby Kimbrough today to talk about these issues, and he says since taking office, his department adopted North Hills Elementary School to offer students mentors. Sheriff Kimbrough says what his department can do is just a start, and it's going to take the entire community to spark change.
I'd like to have a committee that addresses the issues that we're talking about, a committee that has teeth, a committee that can bring about a change, is going to work solely on those issues. Because I promise you, if you start changing the illiteracy rate, the poverty rate, the hunger, the ACE factors, that'll change the violence. Because here's what happens. Social issues, if not addressed, become criminal issues. Remove your gender, remove your political affiliation, Republican, Democrat, black, white. It don't even matter. This is a life and death.
Now, Winston-Salem already has a really good example of what a committee like that could do. See, years ago, a group came together and started looking at how to increase economic mobility in the city. They discovered research showing offering more students pre-K is the best way to set kids up for success. So they formed this task force called the Pre-K Priority, which actually helped raise money to make pre-K a reality for more students.
pre-K is so important because it lays the foundation for providing positive interactions, social, emotional skills, um, building skills in all developmental domains, looking at the whole child, communication skills. High quality pre-K programs also provide opportunities for children to build background knowledge, which they will need to make connections to the world around them.
Now, the group says they still have much more work to do, but it does show the power of all of us coming together to help.
So what else can the community do to help kids stay on the right path? We sat down with Greensboro Police Chief Brian James, Guilford County Sheriff Danny Rogers, and Accountable Youth Incorporated founder Billy D. Williams back in March to get their thoughts.
First thing we have to do is set an example. The other part we have to do is make ourselves available to actually speak to the most at-risk groups that could potentially go out here and pick up a gun and end somebody's life.
Intellectual independence, starting to think for yourself, not think in a group mentality. Remove yourself from that and start caring about yourself. And when you start caring about yourself, you there in turn care about your community.
Education, bring dialogue for many different things that are going on within the community. Being able to listen to what the community is asking for and what they're seeking.
And you might have heard about this initiative. The Greensboro Police Department is making a community effort by partnering with businesses to get jobs for teenagers. 500 jobs for teenagers are offered this summer to give them structured learning and job training over the season. 60 teenagers have been hired so far as the program begins. The program is for high school juniors and high school seniors. Restaurants, retailers, community groups like the YMCA, and even the City of Greensboro Parks and Recreations, Aquatics are all offering jobs to teenagers. If you or your child is interested, you can find the story on our website to help you get where you need to go so your child can apply.
One clear takeaway from today is if we want to see less flashing lights across the Triad and feel safer in our communities and homes, each of us has got to do our part and step up.
We absolutely all have a role in this, and don't just take our word for it. We leave you with, once again, Sheriff Bobby Kimbrough, who says we all have to make changes starting now.
We've come to a place of expectation where we're expecting these shootings. And once you start expecting something, you start accepting it. We can no longer accept it, nor do we want to expect it. I'm expecting help. I'm expecting a change. I'm asking you to partner with us. I'm asking you to, let's change the narrative. Because if we change the atmosphere, we will change the outcome. We will change lives and save lives. Thank you very much.